Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at solving irrational equations part 2. A little bit more complicated than last section. So in this case I added an extra step. And the extra step is the very first thing that you have to do. So change to factor form, which is the very first thing right here. Um, uh, Anything that you can, the denominators and the numerators of however many expressions you have, you need to change them into factor forms, because that way you can actually look at the lowest common denominator easier. All right, so can we factor anything in here for the example that we have? And if we can, we should do that. So let's go ahead and make sure that you know how to do that. Okay, so if you go ahead and notice that the first rational expression, 2x plus 7, is the denominator, you really can't do anything with that. There's nothing is factorable there. But the second rational expression on the other side, the right-hand side, 4x plus 14, we can take 2 out, and you get 2x. So that should say 2x plus 7. And now you can see that, oh, the 2x plus 7 and 2x plus 7 is common to both. So now you can look at the LCD. The LCD must have a 2x plus 7, and it must have a 2. So I'm going to put a 2 in front, and that would be the LCD of the two rational expressions. Before we go ahead and solve this, we need to look at the non-permissible values. So we have to go through the original, which is up here again, the original expression, the original equation right here. So the denominator, the first denominator is 2x plus 7. So 2x plus 7, you set that equal to 0. That's how we will find the non-permissible values and solve for x. So end up being 2x equals to minus 7 and x equals to negative 7 divided by 2. That's the first non-permissible value, NPV. And the next one is the same thing with the other one, 4x plus 14. The second denominator, set that equal to 0. 4x equals to minus 14, and x equals to minus 14 over 4, which will be 7 over 2 again. And in this case, it turns out that both non-permissible values are actually the same. Okay, now we're going to go ahead, multiply both sides of the equations by the lowest common denominator, and then we're going to rewrite. Okay, so the lowest common denominator is 2 times 2x plus 7 for both. So the first rational expression on the left-hand side, I have to multiply top and bottom by 2, but the right-hand side, I don't really have to multiply by anything. And what I will end up getting is 10 divided by 2 times 2x plus 7 equals to minus 9 divided by 2 times 2x plus 7. And in this case, since the denominators are the same, you can equate the numerators together. So denominators the same, so in two fractions they have denominators the same and they're equal to each other, therefore their numerators must be equal to each other. In this case, that implies that 10 must be equal to minus 9. But that is not true, because 10 is not equal to minus 9. So therefore, this equation has no solutions. And that's what you would say. Okay?